Hello everyone, today we're going to do a little test on the dyno with this Ninja 400. We're going to do a couple of baseline pulls to see how much power this bike makes with the stock airbox, stock ECU, and a Yoshimura full exhaust on it. It's got no additional tuning. Then we're going to install our Ninja 400R velocity stacks, our Norton race spec ECU flash that's tuned specifically for the velocity stacks, and we're going to do some more dyno pulls and see how much power we make. First thing you want to do is disconnect the fuel line right here, and then we're going to pull these bolts off, slide the tank off, and disconnect the fuel pump, and we'll set the tank out of the way to get to the airbox. Alright, now we're going to remove the airbox to get to the velocity stacks. To do this, you're just going to need a 10mm socket again and a long 3mm Allen wrench to reach in and unclamp the velocity stacks from the throttle plate. Okay, so we've got our velocity stacks installed in the airbox. We've removed the two intake snorkels from the front of the airbox to help the airflow. Now if you really want to squeeze every last bit out of this bike, you also are going to want to cut a little opening here in the front of the airbox to allow a little more airflow than we get just through these two holes. So I'm going to do that now. I've marked this off with a paint pen here. I'm going to drill 4 holes in the corners and then use a little air saw I have to cut this piece out. So once you've got most of the airbox connected, the last hose that's a little bit hard to get to, you're probably going to need some long needle nose pliers to reach. Okay, we've got the new velocity stacks installed, the airbox back in the bike. Now I'm going to show you how to get to the ECU. We're going to remove the ECU, flash it with our Norton race spec ECU flash that's designed to match with this velocity stack setup. And we'll put it back in the bike and do some runs on the dyno and see what we picked up. Okay, so the ECU is located under this black panel right here. Now the easiest way to get to it is going to be to remove this gas tank bracket here. There's these 4 bolts on the sides. And then take these 2 small bolts out of this plastic tray, and then you can take this plastic tray out. It's a little bit of a fuss to get all the wires and stuff around the tray, but just take your time, and the ECU is located underneath there. So the ECU is not this top one, but it's this big bottom box underneath here with the 2 connectors. So we're going to pull that out, and there's your ECU. one shows you the baseline with the stock airbox, stock ECU, and the Yosh pipe. Bike makes a little over 48 horsepower, 48.3, kind of what we expect. And then the blue line, once our Ninja 400R velocity stacks are installed, the Norton ECU flash is done. We picked up more than 5 horsepower above the power band, above 9,000 RPM. And you can see we made power all the way down to coming off, pulling out of the stoplight. We're still making more power than with the stock ECU. So there's not really much sacrifice going with the velocity stacks. You're picking up power everywhere, but you really open it up the top end of the bike, plus 5 horsepower on a bike that already has a full exhaust. That's phenomenal. It's going to feel awesome. The bike's going to be super powerful. We've got this package available at nortonmotorsports.com. When you buy the velocity stacks and the ECU flash together, you save 50 bucks. When you buy the package together with your full exhaust, you save 100 bucks. All right, so thanks for watching. Tune in for future projects and we'll keep pushing these bikes faster and faster. Thanks, guys.